Hey minions, welcome to Crank It Up. I'm Jim Price.
I'm Sarah Traeger.
And I'm Eric.
And we're here to bring you an exciting update on March Smashness.
So we received a lot of entries, and as such, like we said in our earlier video, we are expanding our prize pool, mainly in part to AEG. They have offered to provide us a plethora of prizes that we look forward to handing out to you guys. And as such, we're going to be pushing some dates, and Sarah's going to explain more of that.
Okay, so like Eric said, since the dates have been pushed back, we want to make sure that everybody can get in on the prizes that AEG has sponsored us with. So our first pushback is going to be the final bracket submission, which is now going to take place on March 7th. So you have until March 7th to get your brackets in. And then on March 9th, we're going to start releasing results for round one. We're going to do the round one results 2 a day until we get through round one. And then our first semifinal game is going to be on March 29th. And then the second semifinal game will be on March 30th, with the championship final game of the event being on March 31st.
So the good news is that we will be starting later, but we'll be ending at the same time. And the better news is that if you've already submitted your bracket, you won't have to do anything different. We already have you in the system. We're just trying to allow people more time to get in on the fun. And with the prizes that we're going to be giving out, it's definitely worth it. So the prizes are going to be as follows. If you are in the top 32 people, you are going to get a Smash Up t-shirt, which is kind of a little disappointing because that means that we're not as special with being the few people who have Smash Up t-shirts. But you're going to earn it if you're in the top 32. Additionally, if you score in spots 8 through 3, you're going to receive a free copy of Smash Up World Tour International Incident expansion, which is due out in March. So if you're in spots 8 to 3, you're going to get a free copy of the next expansion. The second place runner-up will receive a $100 AEG gift card in addition to their t-shirt. And if you win everything, you're going to receive not only your t-shirt, not only a $250 gift card, but also the Smash Up trophy that we've been clamoring for, which we're really excited about. It's important to remember the tiebreaker rules, which I'll go over in a second, and I want to remind you that Crank It Up will be providing the prizes through AEG, so we'll be contacting you when you're winning, and we'll be dealing with you directly. Unfortunately, we do have to mention that prizes may be subject to state, county, or country laws, and we'll be eager to find out exactly what that means, because we have an international audience.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It might create an international incident.
We'll do our best to work with you, and we just want to make sure that everybody has fun and gets what they deserve. I did want to take a moment to talk about player skill, since we've seen a couple of comments about that. I want to assure everyone that we've done everything possible to make sure that player skill is as much of a factor, as little of a factor, as much as possible. The people who will be playing the games are the Crank It Up player testing team. We have a team of 5 experienced players who know the game very well, and I want to assure you that when I look at the playtesting numbers for the previous expansion, how each person did, everybody is within half a point of everybody else. So everyone's got a great base score, the wins are divided very well, and that's not going to be that much of an impact on the tournament. Yes, there are still going to be surprises and upsets, but that's what makes the tournament fun. You don't just want to have the top seeds run over everybody else, because then it's not really a tournament. The point is that anyone and any faction can win any game, and we're really excited to see just how that shakes out. We don't know yet, but we're really excited to see what that is going to be.
If you want an idea of how it's going to go, print out our bracket, find someone that's about equal skill as you, and just play them all. Play all the games and see which ones seem to work better than the others. And don't forget the base rules.
Yes, make sure that you're using the base rules as they are described in the rulebook. We're not using any variants, even though we propose some of the variants on the channel. We want to do everything by the book. So make sure that you do that, because bases can be a factor in ways that you may not anticipate.
And remember, we're also not playing with the Titans from the Titans event kit.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people have asked why that is, and we've maintained the same reasoning from the very beginning. There's 2 reasons. One, not everyone has access to the Titans yet. There are some areas of the world where they haven't gotten them, and they do play a large impact on the game, and many people may not be able to figure out what that is. Yes, people could always print and play, but it's kind of late for it at that point, so we wanted to give everybody an equal chance if you haven't had the Titans yet. Also, this isn't really intended to be a one-shot tournament. We wanted a data point to see how the factions do without the Titans, and then do the exact same tournament with the Titans to see just how much of an impact they can have, what factions will do differently, and what will advance further. We're really excited to figure that out. We're also not going to make this be a one-time thing. We're already talking about what we can do differently for Smash Up in 2020 because we're going to have more than 64 factions, and that's really exciting. It's something that we'll be able to look forward to year after year. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for this tournament to start.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, just preparing and doing all the legwork for this has just created so many creative ideas that we've been like shooting back and forth. Like, well, what if we did this next year? I'm not going to dive into details, but it's very interesting.
We have big plans, so we hope that you stay with us throughout the year and see exactly what we have to offer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's shut it down.